Let's begin with a wonderful story on Shri Satya Sai Baba, which is a proud production and presentation of our wonderful hostess, Nalini Bhatt. Come on close, let's take a look.
Love is my form, truth is my breath, this is my food. Love is my form, truth is my breath, this is my food. Love is my form, truth is my breath, this is my food. Love is my form, truth is my breath.
We at Prashanti offer our humblest pranams at the most sacred lotus feet of Bhagwan Shri Satya Sai Baba. Welcome brothers and sisters, this is Nalini. We have been feasting ourselves with Baba's stories narrated by Shri Indreshwar of the royal family of JamNagar. On today's Prashanti, we bring you the concluding part where Shri Indreshwar recollects the lessons he learned at Swami's lotus feet. We also get a glimpse of our Sai Krishna, who stole vadas from his own kitchen, a quaint reminiscence of the makan chore that Lord Krishna was.
One gentleman had surreptitiously crept into our various public charitable trusts, and he was happily helping himself to its assets, and I was upset. I was boxing his ears visually, bashing him up. Swami came out. Gopal, just Swami and I sat down. Swami said, "Why are you committing murder?" Murder? No, Swami. In accordance with the divine laws, whenever you think of an emotion, it is equivalent to action. Thrice you thought of killing him. So 3 times into 7 folds, that is the law of karma. The repercussions would be 7 times more. You have committed 21 murders. I was shocked. That gentleman was happily laughing his way to the bank, and I was the murderer. I quickly caught Swami's feet. Swami, help me. Swami said, "You want to hit him? Wow, I'm granted spiritual pardon." Again I started bashing him up. The scene changed. I was on a cliff, the strong wind lashing out against me. Down below were the waves of the ocean hitting at very sharp, jagged rocks. And in front of me was the man I loved to hate. I started hitting him. I saw him flying down. Everything happened in slow motion. I heard Swami's voice. "Gopal, what is in his hands?" And I saw this cute bundle of joy, a lovely baby, petrified. I wasn't going to let that small baby die. I at once lunged forward and I caught hold of this man. Just a second ago, we were enemies. With Swami's grace, we were now locked in a loving embrace. I'm desperately trying to pull him back. I shouted, "Swami, help!" At once, a surge of love I felt from my heart going towards them. I pulled them over the precipice. The scene dissolved and I was back in the interview room. Swami said, "Do you hate him now?" Strangely, I felt no hatred towards him. Wonderful. Your karmic account with this person is over. If there is somebody you hate, think of something that invokes the feeling of love in your heart. God, Swami, a small child, a puppy, a kitten, that love, feel it in your body and engulf it to the person you hate. Your karmic account with that person will start getting reduced. Let us go to Kodaikanal, his playground. One evening, Bhagwan said something which really took us off our feet. He said, "Chori karna hai?" Were we hearing right? Yes, Swami. Mrs. Ratanlal was cooking some vadas. Swami tiptoed to the vadas picked up a few and gave it to us. Very, very hot. We quickly devoured the vadas. Swami went back again, brought this time a larger quantum. The reenactment of the makan chore, and we were the lucky gwalas. The third time Swami went, Mrs. Ratanlal hid behind in the kitchen to solve the mystery of the vanishing vadas. No sooner did she see Swami putting his hands out for the vadas, she caught Swami's hand. Swami! And here was the Lord of the universe in his own kitchen, picking his own vadas for his own students. He sort of looked up, turned round, quickly came out of the pantry. Ayyo, Durvasa Muni. Swami mentioned, the rishis in the Himalayas are praying for hundreds of years. I appear just for a few precious moments. Here I am with you, day in and day out. How do you endeavor to reach it, Swami? Swami is available at the price of merely a bus ticket. You just happen to be the contemporary of the avatar. Yes, from amongst those who are there, I choose people who are a little good. It is purely my grace.
More on the captivating stories of the Maharaja in the upcoming episodes. Thank you for watching Prashanti. Jai Sai Ram.
Let's begin this hour off with our beautiful hostess, Nalini Bhatt, who will now showcase her beautiful story of Satya Shri Sai Baba in her segment called Prashanti. Let's take a look.
We at Prashanti offer our humblest pranams at the most sacred lotus feet of Bhagwan Shri Satya Sai Baba. Welcome, brothers and sisters. This is Nalini. We have been delighting ourselves with amazing stories of the experiences of Maharajas with Shri Baba in the early 1940s and 50s. Today, let us visit the Raja of Venkatagiri, one of the earliest Maharajas to come to young Baba. The Raja played a key role in carrying out the resurgence of Vedic rituals, a major part of Shri Baba's mission.
The Raja of Venkatagiri was a rare combination of East and West. He was educated in England and had a good deal of Western influence. Yet, in religious matters, he was an Orthodox Hindu. Among those who came to Baba, some recognized Baba as God incarnate instantly, while others had the realization after many miracles and experiences. The Raja belonged to the first category. One look at Baba and he had the irrevocable conviction that Baba was the same Lord Rama whom he worshipped come again. From that day, Rama became Sai Rama for the Raja. The story of his coming to Baba and his whole family getting immersed in devotion to Swami is the focus of our next few Prashantis. Swami has his ways of drawing people to him. In the case of the Raja, it seems like Swami played hide and seek with him. The first time Baba came to his office in Chennai, the Raja, not knowing who Sai Baba was, did not even come out of his office. Later, when he heard about the young boy with extraordinary powers, he went to have his darshan. But Baba did not see him, saying, "Has he got any horns on his head? Let him wait, I will see him later." The humble Raja waited patiently from morning till evening for 5 long days, watching Baba give interviews to even his maidservants. Sri Satya Yachendra, Raja's grandson, narrates these incidents.
It is Swami's sheer grace that I am talking to you. I would have been history. I'll start with 2009, then I'll go back to how our family got in touch with Swami. In 2009, I was traveling for Shivratri from Hyderabad to Puttaparthi. The divider hit the mirror of the car. The windshield broke. The car was taking it only. In my car, my cousin's brother was sitting next to me. Behind is my father and my cousin's sister. The car was upside down. Everyone came out of the car. The seatbelt was struck. I had to remove the seatbelts and I crawled down. My cousin brother asked me, which side you have come out? So I showed where I came out. Then he told me, is it not strange that I came out of driver's side and you came out of passenger side and both of us are wearing seat belts? It is impossible that, so I'm driving and accident happens, I'm come out of the passenger side with the seat belt on and he comes out of driver's side, seat belt on, and nobody is injured. It's purely Swami's grace. There are a lot of blood on the car, but nobody is bleeding. Nobody got injured. It is Swami's grace that we came in touch with Swami. In 1949, my grandfather was sitting in office. Car came, stopped at a portico. My grandfather sent his secretary to inquire who has come and what they want. His secretary went, he came back and he said, Sai Baba has come and he is inquiring about your sister's house. At that time, nobody heard of Sai Baba. He said, just go in his car and show her house. Yes, our family used to go to Bangalore during summer. They heard about Swami and my grandfather wanted to have a darshan. He went. As soon as he came to know that Raja of Venkatagiri is coming, he got up and left. He was surprised. My grandfather used to go regularly to Kanchi to have darshana of Paramacharya. Paramacharya is to respect our grandfather a lot and he used to talk to him. And also used to go to Ramana Maharshi. Ramana Maharshi also used to talk to him. So, but here Swami just left like that. Next day my grandmother went. She was reaching and he started going out. The driver said, Swami, Rani Sahib has come. Please don't go. He said, no. And the Swami rope used to be long. In that confusion, he was standing on Swami's rope, the driver. So Swami gently pushed him and left. Next day, entire family went to Swami. Swami called everyone and he said, for this moment I'm waiting. I want all of you to come to me. The instant grandfather saw Swami, he knew that Swami is God.
The royal family saw many miracles of Baba. In their very first meeting, Swami cured the Raja's son's eczema by his mere touch without even being asked. However, the Raja did not need any miracles to believe that his Lord Rama had come again. He invited Shri Baba to come to Venkatagiri and Swami acceded to his request at once. That and more in next Prashanti. Thank you for watching. Jai Sai Ram.
Love is my God. Love is my form. Truth is my breath. Bliss is my food. Love is my form. Truth is my breath. Bliss is my food.
We at Prashanti offer our humblest pranams at the most sacred lotus feet of Bhagwan Sri Satya Sai Baba. Welcome, brothers and sisters. This is Nalini.
Swami's very arrival in Venkatagiri was surrounded by miracles. Baba was due to arrive in Venkatagiri after Krishnashtami in 1950. The Raja was in a high state of excitement and planned an elaborate welcome. It was the tradition of royal families to send someone in the family to personally bring the esteemed guests. Here, the guest was none other than Sai Rama himself. So the Raja asked his son Gopal Krishna Yachendra to go to Puttaparthi and bring Swami. Let us hear from the Raja's grandson, Shri Satya Prasad Yachendra.
It's a tradition that some holy man or big personality is coming. Someone from our family should go there and bring him. Grandfather asked his second son, Gopal Krishna Yachendra, that you go to Puttaparthi and bring Swami along with you. And also he told Gopal Krishna, when you go there, when you are starting, send a telegram so we will be ready to welcome Swami.
We have first-hand information about Swami in Venkatagiri from the Raja's son Gopal Krishna Yachendra, who spoke to Professor Venkatraman of Radio Sai. He says in the interview that he was an atheist at that time in spite of his eczema miraculously cured by Baba. When his father said, go and bring Swami, Gopal Krishna refused and said, you send someone else. So one of his relatives was asked and it was decided that he would leave for Parthi the next morning at 5:30 a.m. But Swami had different plans. At midnight, Swami appeared in Gopalakrishna's dream and gave him some mangoes. After eating those mangoes, he had an intense compulsion to start immediately for Puttaparthi. So he woke his father up in the middle of the night and told him that he was going immediately. Of course, the father was very happy. He told his son to send a telegram each time he passed an important town such as Madanapalli. Based on your information, I will be ready with Purna Kumbha and elephants to take Swami in a procession, he said. When Gopalakrishna went to old Mandir in Puttaparthi, Swami suddenly assumed a blue appearance with namam and with peacock feathers in his hair. Not just Gopalakrishna, but so many others had his darshan. Swami had transcended time and space and had given the darshan of his previous avatar as Lord Krishna on the sacred day of Krishnashtami. Next day, in the early morning, they started for Venkatagiri. Every time they passed through a landmark town, Shri Gopalakrishna told Swami that he had to send a telegram. But Swami said, "It is not necessary. Why are you bothered? I am here." They drove on without sending a telegram. At one place, they stopped for lunch. They had some empty vessels. Swami touched them, and they were full of sweets. They ate to their heart's content and started off again. Let us hear the rest of the story from Shri Gopalakrishna's nephew, Shri Satya Prasad Yachendra.
Gopalakrishna Yachendra. So he went there. My uncle was slightly skeptical. I didn't send telegram. Suddenly, if you go to palace with no proper arrangement, how Swami will feel. So, but as they near the palace, everyone was waiting with the full band and horses. And uncle was surprised. How come I didn't send any telegram? How do they know? When they were alone, he asked him, "How come you are ready?" Because I didn't send telegram. Then he said, "No, I received telegram. That's why we are ready." I said, "No, I didn't send." So then he showed the telegram. Starting in the morning, I'll reach in the evening. Baba inquired, "Who has given you this telegram?" Then he said, "It was lying on my table." They said, "It's very strange." Then he asked his servants, "Who got this telegram?" They said, "None of us got it to your room, sir." So then they called for postmaster. Have you received any telegram today to the palace? He said, "No, sir, we didn't receive any telegram." Starting in the morning and reaching in the evening, in Swami's handwriting, it was written. Swami willed it, so the telegram came. Swami stayed there for a week or so. It was the first of many trips to Venkatagiri. It is our great fortune that Swami chose our family instruments in his mission. When Swami used to come, it used to be like a festival to everyone. Entire palace used to be decorated. When Swami was staying at one entire block, full of energy that Swami is coming. When Swami used to have bath, the Pandits used to stand outside and they chant Vadram. That is like Abhishekam. Swami used to have breakfast and he used to spend time with them. I was very small, I used to sit also. Evening time, Swami used to play table tennis with my uncle. It was a memorable trip.
Thank you for watching Prashanti. Jai Sai Ram.
Love is my form, truth is my breath, this is my food. Love is my form, truth is my breath, this is my food. Love is my form, truth is my breath, this is my food.
We at Prashanti offer our humblest pranams at the most sacred lotus feet of Bhagwan Shri Satya Sai Baba. Welcome brothers and sisters, this is Nalini. In previous Prashantis, we saw how the Raja of Venkatagiri recognized Baba as Shri Rama at his very first meeting. The royal family came to Baba when Leelas and miracles predominated Shri Baba's life. So the Raja's family witnessed countless miracles. Here is a breathtaking miracle which Gopalakrishna Yachendra, the Raja's son, narrates, and I quote.
My grandmother died in 1947 and Swami made his first visit to Venkatagiri in 1950. My father asked Swami to show my grandmother. Her name was Ratnamma. Baba said, "Ratnamma, come." From the wall she came in flesh and blood, not as an apparition, a dreamlike thing or hazy. She appeared actually as she was. We touched her feet. She told my father, "He is the Shri Rama that you are worshipping, but in his characteristics he is like Shri Krishna. He will try to dupe you to see that you go away from his fold. So be careful. Do not leave him." After a few minutes, she slowly went back to where she came from. End of quote. No wonder such miracles made the Raja's devotion even more intense. Here is a fact that illustrates his devoutness. Swami often went to Venkatagiri. When it was time for Swami to go back, the Raja would lie down on the road as Swami's car passed by. The roads were not paved and the car would kick up a lot of dust. To ensure that the dust was raised solely by Baba's vehicle, the Raja forbade other vehicles to pass on the road. Swami's vehicle was the only one allowed to travel on the road. The pious Raja wanted the sacred dust to literally bathe him. Such was his adoration of Baba. The Raja was richly rewarded for his devotion to Sai Rama. Let us hear Sri Satya Prasad Yachendra, the Raja's grandson, talk about it.
My grandfather is a great Rama Bhakt. He never missed doing japam. Even when Swami the bhajan was on, his japam time came, so he got up and he went into puja room and Swami followed him to the puja room. And as he was doing japam, he opened his eyes. There Swami standing, but not as a Swami, but as Sri Rama. He was in total bliss. He couldn't walk also. Swami has to hold him. He is giving a vision of Sri Rama to the grandfather because all his life he has been praying for that. 1950 September, Swami was doing bhajan. At the same time, the old mandir has bhajan being done. Swami came out of the photograph. He gave darshan to everyone, again went back. So this is what Swami Leela is all about. Swami took all the family members to the river, Suvarnamukhi. Joyful, he got into the river and from the sand, he took out Sri Rama's statue made of blue crystal. So we used to call Rama as a Neelamegha. So blue color. So the Rama statue was in blue, Lakshmana statue was in white, and Sita statue was in white. He created and given it to the Rajas. Because of your devotion, I'm giving you. So it was a prize portion of our family. He created a Vinayaka statue. He said every day you should do puja to this statue. The strangest part is, even today, it is growing. When Swami created it, was a very small statue. But now you can see the growth over the years, how small it was, how big it is now. One lady by name Bengaluru Nagaratnamma, a great devotee of Saint Tyagaraja. She is a very successful singer. She settled in Tiruvayur, where Tyagaraja Samadhi is there. So he spent all her earnings to development of Tyagaraja Samadhi. And one day, Tyagaraja came in her dream, told her, all these years you are praying for Sri Rama, he's coming to Venkatagiri. You should go and have a darshan of him. In 1951, people next town also don't know Swami is coming. And here she came to know to Tyagaraja, Swami is coming. She traveled all the way from Tiruvayur to Venkatagiri. The moment she saw Swami, she literally went into trance. Swami just tapped her on the head. Both of them sang Tyagaraja Kirtanas. Swami asked her, what do you want? She said, Swami, I don't want anything. All I need is your blessings and I should die while singing. Within a year, while giving concert, she passed away. Great soul she is. There is one more person, Rupat Tirumalacharya, Telugu Pandit. He used to worship Devi. The moment he saw Swami, he realized Swami is a Devi. He wrote Suprabhatam. These are the great people who came to Swami.
The Raja had pledged his life for the upliftment of Dharma. He was instrumental in initiating and organizing spiritual events like the Atirudra Yagam, the Divine Life Conference, the Prashanti Vidwan Mahasabha, and so on. Thank you for watching. Prashanti, Jai Sai Ram.